St Catherine's. Well, I'm here today to say goodbye to Mrs Fuggle. Mrs Fuggle, we are really going to miss you. You are such a valued and important member of our St Catherine's community. But we couldn't let her go without asking just a few questions about her time at St Catherine's. So, Mrs Fuggle, are you ready?
I think so. I'll give it a go.
Right. How long have you worked at St Catherine's?
Well, I thought it was about 6 years, but actually talking to Mrs Richardson, we realised that I was here before she was here. So actually it's 9 years this summer I'll have been here. A long time.
Wow. And I know loads of our families have worked with you, and you've run support groups for children and just built so many good relationships over those 9 years. What's your favourite part of the job?
I have to say I'm just so lucky I get to play really every day, as well as talking with the children and giving lots of ideas. A lot of my job is spent playing, and I know a lot of people remember playing double and Uno are my go-to sort of games. So every time I see a child, we get the double out and the Uno out. I have Lego out, I have toys out. So many times it's just a starting point is let's play a game. So actually I must have the best job in the world. I get to play every day. That's my favourite bit.
Fantastic.
Playing.
Do you have a favourite memory from your time at St Catherine's?
Well, I was thinking back again, and I do remember the time we had sports day in Kings Park, and I loved, Mrs Rhodes and I had a big tent out on the field, and we used to just get to sit in there, and kids would come over occasionally. We'd be in the tent, again we'd do a bit of playing, we'd do some reading, we'd do some deep breathing in the tent, and I loved that. It was just a mesmerising day watching children do their best and win races and work together as teams. And then Mrs Rhodes and I would help anyone that was feeling a little bit wobbly or just wanted a break from the bright sunshine on that day. So that's one of my favourites, was just all working as a team that day.
Lovely.
It was brilliant on that Kings Park field. It was excellent fun.
And I do think there's a funny memory that you need to share, Mrs Fuggle.
There is a really funny one. I don't know if you remember Mrs Brightman, who I first worked with when I came to the octopus room. And one day, as you probably remember, lots of you, I think there was a fire, a fire bell went off, and we all had to evacuate the school, and the fire brigade had to be called. And what it was Mrs Brightman had left the crumpets in the toaster for too long and had set off all the fire alarms in the whole school. And it was because she'd set fire to the crumpets, and I'll never forget that. And Mrs Bright was saying, I don't know what's going on, something's gone terribly wrong in one of the kitchens, and it was actually her and her crumpets.
Oh my goodness.
Really funny.
Oh, what do you think you'll miss?
Oh gosh, it's so much. It's just such an amazing community, St Catherine's, and the teaching staff are wonderful. I've loved working with all these incredible professional people who are kind and caring and knowledgeable. I've loved working with parents as well, because again it's through sort of sharing knowledge, you get knowledge back from one another, so it's working together. And of course the children have been incredible, and all the different groups. I was thinking back to the different groups that I've run over the years. We've had the dolphin group, which was such fun, again playing and talking and experiencing things together. Octopus Club is always full of something going on, whether it's baking or making. Lego group, again I've learned so much from the children in the Lego groups, because there's some incredibly talented builders and creators out there. I've had play and share with year ones, which again is always fun. We do sticking and playing fun games. So it's just the children are wonderful in this community, and I just feel it's going to be their energy and kindness that I'm going to really miss.
No, I can understand that. I can understand that.
Yes.
So obviously you are moving on. Can you tell us about your new job, and how are you feeling about going to a new job?
Oh yes, well I'm going to be kind of doing very similar to what I do here, but obviously with a lot less children. So it's an opportunity to work more closely with just a few children and walk alongside them on their journey, because like I say to a lot of children, we're all on adventures, and there are the bits that are challenging and bits that are exciting. So I'm trying to help some children with their adventures and their challenges, and do a lot of crafts. So I'm going to be doing some kind of play work with them, craft work with them, working on breathing, and just managing those big feelings that we all get in our lives on our adventures. So it's helping children to manage their feelings and cope positively with their adventures, really. And I'm having to manage that myself, because
Absolutely.
I do feel at the moment, like a lot of people, very mixed feelings at the minute about leaving. I do find change quite tricky, which is why I tend to stay a long time in the places that I like. So I've got some nerves, and my tummy's been bubbling quite a bit. I've got some excitement, because it's what will I learn when I go on my new journey. And I've got some sadness as well, because I'm leaving behind some wonderful friends and colleagues and gorgeous children and families. And so lots of jumbly feelings, I think, like a lot of us, because it's a new year, a new term coming up, and but that's where the growth happens, isn't it? Where we embrace those feelings and just think, what will I learn now? Who will I meet next? And trying to look for those positives in those bubbly feelings, really.
And I think we have mixed feelings as well, Mrs Fuggle, in that we are so excited for you moving on, this great new opportunity which you are grasping. So we're really excited for you, but we're really sad to see you go. We are sad, and we will miss you, Mrs Fuggle.
I really will too.
So,
And it's. I just wanted to say thank you to the community, all of you out there that have supported me on my journey and helped me, my parenting classes and groups and managing stress groups. We've had some fun with the parents as well. I'm sure some of the parents will look back and remember some of the lovely chats we've had. And the children, we've had funny moments where I've forgotten my words and called everyone the wrong name, or I've dropped stuff and broken it. We've had fun making sort of shakers and things to help ourselves calm down, and I think some of them leaked and went on the floor. We've had some mad moments. We've made memory jars and jars for putting in our worries, and our great gratitude jars as well. So I just will have all of these. I will hold them close to my heart, and working with you, Mrs Thompson, has been wonderful, as well as everybody else in the school. You've been a great support to me through my ups and downs that I have on my journey. And I just want to remember lovely Mrs Brightman, who I learnt a lot from, lovely Mrs Rhodes, and obviously Mrs Hinchliffe, who was here, who was wonderful too. So I've learnt so much from you, and through the Octopus Club as well. I love the Octopus Club. It was a place of nurture and kindness, and that's really what I want to leave with everybody, is that thought of just offering kindness to one another, like Mrs Thompson and everybody else has offered me here, is try and be kind and calm, but the bottom line is kindness. That's the key, and keep talking. If you've got big feelings or any feelings, talk about them. Don't have them on your own, and just share your feelings and talk to somebody, and just keep being kind and calm. And good luck with everything.
what an amazing message to leave us with. Thank you so much, Mrs Fuggle.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.